All right, that was 4 tomatoes that we cut into fourths. Next, I'm coming in with 1 white onion that I cut into fourths as well. I have a jalapeno that I cut into fourths, all in our greased 9x13. And then of course we have 4 cloves of garlic. I have my olive oil that we're gonna drizzle on top of all of these fresh veggies, or is a tomato a fruit? I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be delicious. All right, we got that all lubed up, and now this is gonna go straight into our oven at 375 for about 50 minutes. All right, while our tomato recipe is in the oven, I'm gonna grab my corn tortillas and I have my hot oil, and we're gonna go ahead and cut our tortillas. We have those cut. We're gonna place them in our hot oil so that they can fry up. And I think you can probably guess what we're making here. We're making some tortilla chips. It's gonna be absolutely delicious, way better than store-bought. I have my plate with my paper towel ready. And then once these get a little brown on the edges, we can go ahead and flip them super quick. Once these are ready, we're gonna throw them on our paper towel so they can drain off that grease. And then of course, we're gonna add a little bit of salt on these. And then we're gonna make a few batches. Oh my goodness, look how roasted and toasted all of our veggies look. And I don't know if you noticed, but we have our food processor right here, and we're gonna scoop up our veggies and get them into our food processor. Careful not to burn yourself with that olive oil. This is gonna be absolutely delicious. We have our tortilla chips cooling on the side. You guys can probably guess what we're making now that we have those all made. We're placing this all in our food processor. And if you don't have a food processor, you can just use a blender, but we are doing it this way. So let's get this all in here. Okay, I'm gonna put this lid on, get it locked, and then we are turning this on and we're gonna do chocolate. Okay, and once we feel like it is nice and blended, let's check it out. Oh, now if you don't want it as chunky as me, you can keep sauteing it. We're gonna go ahead and take out the blades so we don't cut ourselves. Perfect. And then it is time to squeeze our lime in here. We're doing 1 whole lime. Perfect. And then we're gonna add a pinch of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can skip it, but my whole entire family loves cilantro, so I don't have to worry about that. Move this off of the base. Give this a toss so that lime and those cilantro gets nice and combined. Okay, our homemade salsa is ready. Now, if you like your salsa chilled, you can go ahead and pop this in the fridge in an airtight container, but you could also just eat it right away. I like a chunky salsa, like I mentioned, so do not judge my consistency. You can make yours thinner if you prefer. We're just giving this a test out before we have our barbecue on Sunday, so I'm just starting off with a little bit, but I cannot wait to try this. I'm sure it's gonna be even better when it's chilled, but you guys know I can't wait.
Is it good?
That is absolutely delicious. You guys are gonna love it.